Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today it is. Had to move my setup around because I forgot to plug in my Switch controller before I did this, so it's dead. So I'm at a little different setup. Not too bad, but I've got the internet working, which is great. So that means I still have time to set up the next Pokemon challenge run, because there's still quite a bit I need to do for that. I don't know how long it'll take. Hopefully not too long. But yeah, we got that all set up. I'm gonna check. Who did we get for Golduck? So yeah, we need to trade the guys that beat Dondozo out, because we couldn't do that. The hell? Is that Moboshu's pre-evolution? Mischief. Why does he look so... He looks like he's constipated or something. Look at that grimace. He looks so fucking nervous. What level is he? Level 20. It's something. Staravia? What are you gonna get us? Oop, already done. Express trade. Ooh. Sending Staravia to Ev. Ev, you better have something good. Better not just be throwing Quaxleys. Toxels. There's no way that's actually leveled up. That's a level fucking 5 egg Pokemon, isn't it? Oh. Yeah. Oh, level 12. Yvette. What kind of relaxed? So it's gonna be base. Trade Dunsparce. And off the Dunsparce goes. What did it do? Oh no. Sparse trade. Sending Dunsparce to James. Poochyena. Oh no. It's Poochie. Yes. Oh, never mind. He's level 54. Now, excuse me. Was Poochyena already in this game, or was he added with Teal Mask? I think he was added with Teal Mask, but I don't know what the whole regional dex was before that DLC came out. It's funny, you know, I've heard that DLC is pretty good, but it also makes... There's also a few areas that really show off the performance issues with this game. Hello, Jumpluff. You should be pretty decently leveled. You're a final evolution. Jumpluff, Cottonweed Pokemon. Boom. Again, a new one. Level 47. Oh. I think this challenge is gonna be a lot easier now because people are sending out Pokemon they've caught in Kitakami. Oh. That means we should do a big push today, see how far we can get. While we wait. Boxes. Iron Hand. Met. Jumpluff. Gucci. Charmeleon. You know what I would really like to see from a Pokemon game? Like, the next time they do a remake, as long as it's not like Brilliant Diamond and Shine Pearl, where it's just a Rookidee, or it's just a port of the older games, and they actually like make a new one, like with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I would really love to see them go back and make regional forms for old regions. You know, like I want to see that thing's gonna be like level 11. Yeah. Like I want to see what like. I'm trying to think of one. Cantonian Holucha. Like that was just. I don't know why I went with Holucha, but I couldn't really think. Couldn't think of a good Pokemon that I wanted to see like themed like an old set. Oh, Scara. Is that a shiny? PokeGZ. Yeah, that's a shiny. Well, it's also probably going to be level 100. Does it have... It's holding a Master Ball. I will take that. This thing's hidden ability is Protean? Or is that just a complete fucking hack with a, Like, is that an illegal ability for this thing, or is Meowscara's actual hidden ability Protean? So we got 3 level 50, or level 50 adjacents. Grass Dark, Dark, Flying. How does Dark do against Fairy again? Like, you're the Fairy leader. Right up here. Let's set it. Where's the closest Pokemon Center I have to that? This one. I think Dark is super effective against Fairy. So having 2 of these dudes should make this go pretty well. At least I think it should. I guess we'll find out. There they are. Just gotta... Oh, you can't reinitialize the glide? Nope. Oh, Jingly. Hello. Thank you. This one. So, I would like to heal. Get this one registered for fast travel. Photo taking tips. Okay. Haven't really been taking a bunch of photos, but thanks. Let's go down to this Team Star base. Oh, give me that. There we go. Guard spec. Oh, Clive's here. What's up, dude? Hey, Director Clavel. Pick up a conversation where we left off. Join Operation Starfold to resolve a tricky situation and find out the reason behind their odd behavior. Want to know why the students in Team Star stopped coming to school. This is Cassiopeia and want the team to disband for good. Join Operation Starfold with you. I've had some success and opened up dialogue with Team Star, starting to understand things more clearly. I don't have enough information, so I want to speak with students from the other squads. You can count me for backup. Okay. Well, I'll return later when it's time for the young master's piano lesson. Till then, please give him my regards. This is Mr. Harrington. Was the dude plays piano? Who might you be, young man? I'll be friending the young master, perhaps? Young master. Ah, I see. See what I'm aware. Team Star's ferry crew. The Rookbond squad led by Ortega. Very cool. Oh, please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea who this young man might be? He's gonna try to take us on. Still, in that case, take your adversary. I guess that follows? You know, one last thing to ask you. Indulge, sure, dude. How strong is this guy gonna be? Morgrim? Oh, he's not gonna be a good check for how... What was this thing have? Takedown, player rough. I have with a sucker punch. Not very effective. I think I have the typing reversed. Why do you know Aura Sphere? I have no steel. Why do you know no grass moves? Because if it's Protean, you don't need it to. Aura Sphere. Fighting type. This guy's only level 48. And very nice. Hmm. 117. Your move, your deck, no. Pluck, sure. Play spec. There we go. Patron, keep current. Okay, so... Yeah, if I hit it with a Night Slash... Oh? Or was that because it's very psychic? think I'm in the clear. I think Morgan was just a pain because it's Dark Fairy. Oh, Rookity. Boom. Corvusquire. Actually, you know, I would love to see Cantonian Rookity. I want to see a samurai Corviknight. You do well, take care. Oh, excuse me. Hasta la vista. Gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least that's what I heard. I stood during the boss. I'm explaining this to you. You gotta let everyone know. You do that. Get out of here. Cassiopeia, what's up? Has been dealt with. Good job. This belongs to the Rook Boss squad. Boss Ortega is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his scouts to do all the dirty work for him. His weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. Take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up and go from there. Okay. They say that like I'd have to go like I'm gonna have to go through a battle gauntlet. But hold on, is that? No, that's green. I was about to say, is that a shiny Floette? But no. No, I'm just colorblind apparently. This back over here to not that one. I wanted to, yeah, he did. I'm gonna pooch back up. One center, heal please. I think Fairy is weak to. I know Psychic is, but if Fairy was resistant, that should have been neutral. Build the camera. Okay. Yeah, like if Fairy resisted, that Night Slash should have been normal, not super effective. So I think it was just because I went up against a Dark Fairy type that I had the problem. So this should be an alright challenge. Seems the folks, Operation Star Fool, are finally making the move against our base. Never shine bright and avenge our teammates. 30 Pokemon 10 minutes, yeah. It's just the same thing. Why do we talk about... Why do we talk about tactics and how to especially piss off each dude if we're just gonna be like, oh, you gotta defeat 30 of them. Oh shit, he just, this one Tinkaton. Could somebody deal? No, nobody's gonna deal with him. Okay. There we go. Oh, these Morgan might be a problem. There we go. Tingatons. Guys. Go. Head for a vending machine. Get Poochyena back up. Excellent. Oh yeah, I guess Marl is a fairy type now, aren't they? Go. 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 Puccino, where are you going? Get in there. Why is Mimikyu here? Is Mimikyu fairy type? Is Mimikyu ghost fairy? I thought they were just ghost. It's all up to the boss now. Show me the car. Oh my god, look at that paint job. Sup, dude? You're super okay. Thought one Iron Wellman, I was expecting someone a little more beefed up. Like, you're not even gonna lose to you anyways. You think fairy types are all about cuteness? You're in for a nasty surprise. Oh, I am. This dude's in for a nasty surprise. Azumarill. Oh yeah, that's right, I have Poochie leading the team. Promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when the spell sends you blubbering back home. Sucker punch it. Not very effective. Do I have the typing mixed up in my head? Stop in. I can aerial ace it. Let's go in for charm. Attack harshly falls. Just means hit it with an aura sphere now. Oh? Slash. Yeah, no. Yeah, I have the typings backwards. Shit. That's not good. Okay. What is fairy weak to again? It's like, is it only steel and poison? You turn, you drain. Crit. Wigglytuff, no. Right. Thanks. Keep drain. U-turn. Oh, it does nothing. Whoop. Well, it doesn't matter, we're U-turning it. We have acid on Yvette, but that's about it. Mischief. Bite. Yeah, I've got it first. Damn. So why was Night Slash super effective against... Or did I use Aerial Ace? Acrobatics. And down goes Jump Luff. Yes, this just straight up isn't a good team for the fairy types. Like Pokemon Center. Would it be any good against the fighting? Hold on, let me pull up a dang old Pokemon type chart. Very... It's really just Poison and Steel, huh? Fighting, Flying, Psychic... Fairy? Really? Got a bunch of flying. One was they're resistant to dark. So our options are fairy, fighting, and fire. Fire's only like fire's level 30. I think that's highballing them. So I'd really prefer to only have to use that as a last resort. So I guess we do the fighting area. Because it's between Jumpluff and Meowscarada. We should have it. You just need to go through Area 3. That was not the... That's the button. Is this actually the fastest way? Because there's the river. Faster to go from there, or... Should probably be fastest to go from the gym down, wouldn't it? So let's go up to the gym and do a little flying. Oh. Jump. Fly. Bergmites. There's a Terrorate over here. Kragonal. Cetoddles. This way, right? I'm not allowed to access the map while I'm flying. Oh, you just start falling like a rock after a bit. Grab that thing. So there. So what's this? Dig. Very cool. Get to that Pokemon Center. I don't mean to be rude, but why do these mountains look like they were just crafted with a protrude tool? Like, that looks like mountains you'd get after 5 minutes of using the bloody terraforming tools in city skylines, man. Oh, register the Spooky Center. Thank you. No, okay. Thank you. Oh, let's get going over there. Lake and Rock. What even is the best path here? Down and around? Alrighty. Well, there's Indeedee in this region. Cool. Bones, go-goats. Another Indeedee. Alucha. What? See, Scavillain. Alucha. More deer. Phalanx are here! Dude, the little guys! Yeah. Why are there so many battle items? That Shinx, Bisharp. Those twins. Oh, give me that. Thank you. Strevis. A oh, slack off. Rare bones. Hello. Yes, heal, please. Thank you. Thank you. Mascara. Excellent. Keep moving. There's the base. Oh, Aries already out front. You're skilled. Not many trainers can show off my Pokemon's attacks like that. Same to you, Aerie, was it? Your Pokemon have clearly spent a lot of time honing their moves. I'm surprised to find the boss herself is out here defending the gates. Don't trust your grunts enough to put them on guard duty? Watch your mouth. I'm here because I don't want to risk anyone else getting hurt, that's all. Benevolent boss, if you want to fight, want to get on with our battle, I'm already on my side. It was Who are you? I'm the dude that's been taking this place down. Issues with Team Star. Your Pokemon came at me without warning. Riri, I knew you'd be out here. Carmen. Okay, you're not hurt, are you? Oh. You get away from here, it's not safe. Take over gun in the base, you should get back inside. Get back down. Stop this. The big boss comes back. I have to protect all of you in Calf Squad. Everyone else in Team Star too. So you should get back in the base and rest up. This boss squad, I just can't. Aw. Fine. I'm sorry. As long as fine. I like her. Probably the best character to come on Team Star so far. Hey, oh, team battle. Oh. Sure. Let's go. Team Star. Go Gunk. Aerial Ace. Playing thing. Oh yeah. I think we've got this one. Thing, wall those dudes up. Keep current. Primate. Aerial Ace. Primate Feints. Excellent. Taunt, no. And that's Carmen. He's not the one that matters. Yeah. Now open the gates. It's time for the challenge. So, what's up, Cassiopeia? Hey, you defeat the guard out front. F Squad. Ari is a skilled wrestler and coaches the team Pokemon battling. She's likely to be the most alert to hostilities after a declaration of war. She might try to stop this right in its tracks by challenging you to battle before anyone else. Yeah, we already met. No, tell me what happened. Well, I'm gonna stare blankly. You're treated. Well, it seems there's nothing to do but attack the base head on. Ring the bell in the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase. Time to wipe Calf Squad off the map. Let's go. Yep. Fight time. Fools. Yeah. 30 and 10, you got it. Right. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Why is Poochyena the one that's getting screwed up so badly? Like, he should be the highest ranked one. Can I send dudes out? Like, he's the highest level. Yeah, Mascara goes down. We have like, in terms of moves, the advantage, but we don't have the like on paper type advantage. Poochie, could you get him, please? Or at least try? Thank you. Half his health again. Poochie, come on! Fill up. Damn. Them. 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 Oh, jeez. Yeah. Need to heal. Heal up. Go. Boosh. 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 Olucha. Come on. Booch, you should be able to take out a bug. And you can. Take out the crab. Jeez. The flamingo? Just barely. God, this team is really not the greatest for anything, is it? That's a pretty good, cool paint job. Did they used to have paint jobs? I don't remember Atticus and the other guys looking any different. Like, Atticus and, what was his name, Giacomo? Atticus and Giacomo's vehicles didn't look any different to each other, to me. Harry, it's time. Yeah, let's go. She's using heal balls? Okay. Space precious. Yeah. Krogunk shuddered. Because Krogunk knows what's about to happen. Oh my god, she has 5? Wait, they're level 55? Is she swapping? No. Very nice. I thought the fairy was the toughest. What was their level? Current. Annihilate. Ghost. Aerial Ace. Good. What? Backs. Oh, he's faster. This guy should at least be neutral to dark. Sucker Punch? Yeah, it's neutral. Shit. squad's just a bad type matchup for every high level thing we have left. Like, we could try throwing him up against Arvin, but I think Arvin's in the 60s, isn't he? We might have to use the Fire Team Star member just to clear these guys out, because they are just not a good team for what I need right now. Ugh. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to wipe with the fire base. Yeah. It's a Pokemon Center. At the fire base. It's the only story beat I think these guys can beat. So it is fairy and then fighting. We'd have a decent shot at the fairy base if it wasn't for the fact we have the type disadvantage. Like, that's the big thing screwing us over right now. Is that our main team is, like, at best neutral towards everything we have to face right now. Is the gate on this path, or is it? No, it's down here. Jeez. These are like a group of school kids. Where are they getting the barricades from, man? What level is this terror rate? 4-star. 4-star ghost. Let's try it. I'll give us some XP for if we ever get a team full of, like, baby Pokemon, at least. Ugh. It's ghost type, so we should be able to take this down with Mioskara. Battle, Night Slash. There we go. Pretty decent damage. Oh my gonna use Yawn. What do we even do against Yawn? Like, do we have a cheer that can wake Pokemon up? Oh no, it poisoned us. Excellent. And he gets 2 moves. Cool. Night Slash. Go. So I can move because it's paralyzed. And don't shed skins. Oh no, it's a grass terror type. Shit. Night Slash. And it's got a shield. Terrorize your Pokemon to stop, swallow it. Sure. Even though I think this is actually going to decrease my bloody attack power, because now we're just mono grass. Don't terrorize. Poison? Oh, just... Sucker punch it. We go down. One back. Does fainting take a chunk out of the time bar? Besides just the time you have to spend waiting to come back? Don't miss. Okay, good. Oh my god, we do some little damage. Cheer. Go all out. Come on. And we're asleep. Heal? Does that get the sleep off? It does. Night Slash. Come on. We need land crits. Come on. Stop growing drowsy. Yeah. Stop with the whooshy whooshies, and I might actually be able to kill this thing. Oh, come on. Come on. We're asleep. Oh! Rage Fist! There we go. No. Get out of here. Give me those XP candies and go away. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Three large, 3 medium. That probably get a Pokemon like what, level 25? Very nice. That's not the button limit. And we didn't actually take any health. Yep. Alrighty. Let's go deal with the fire team. Where's the fire team's entrance again? Oh, they're up there. No, Mark. Set. Thank you. Right here. Great challenge. Okay, let's go. Press full star. You have the same line. Get new material. I just realized even here we don't have the best. We have 2 grass types. We're purely going to be relying on level advantage. God. Even at this decent of a level, our team is just kind of sucks for what we have left. Come on. Take him out. Dum your hand dower. Go. Go. Let Leo's pop him. Hand dower. Take him out. Ammo. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Novel. Come here. You. Boom. It's all up to the boss. I do not remember these guys having their cars painted. Sup? It's Mella. So you're the dope who picked the fight with Team Star. Don't know why you do something so stupid and I don't care. Challenge us, so we'll beat you down. Yeah. Look, you've got like, what, level 20, 27, 30 Pokemon? Adorable. Oh god, why are we leading with Jumpluff? Why is Jumpluff the leader? It's even our best. Yeah. 2 Pokemon, level 27. You hit it with a U-turn and go into Poochie. Poochie. Yeah. Flame Wheel. God. Ooh. Poochie, you're like level 54. Come on. Play rough. Oh, there we go. Flame Wheel. Probably gonna take Poochie. No, it doesn't. Have another Sucker Punch. There we go. Torkoal's down. Poochie gets a bit of experience. Important Pool Crispy? Yeah, give it a second, Mela. You send out Reveroom. Give it a Sucker Punch. Oh yeah. Blazing Torque. Worrisome move. It's got a fire move, and it's just gonna get faster. Swap in. Hit it with a stab or a sphere. That is our best thing. Yeah, stab or a sphere. It's faster than us. That's not good. Protean makes us fighting type. Oh no. Finish it with a Sucker Punch. Thank you. There we go, Reveroom's down. That leaves 7 teams left. Or 7 things left. That's really how it's gonna end. What a hassle. More flashbacks? Yeah, more flashbacks. Pulling off just in time. Welcome back, Millie. Managed to get a bunch of Shark Cadet to evolve. That would be enough power. That would be enough to power the Starmobile to finally get that hunk of metal roll. Plans indeed, isn't that, Ortega? Just surprised she's not all hot air. You know, with the snide comments, you can be an annoying twerp, you know that? As if you're any better, Mello. Stop being rude and saying mean things. Being rude and saying mean things is literally your whole deal. It's not true, Orty. The girls at the academy have always been jealous of how cute Millie is. She just puts on a surly attitude, so they'll stop picking on her. Well, I guess you're not wrong to say that her surly attitude is what people know her for. Come on, not you too, Harry. Well, we'll leave it at that, folks. It's almost time for the big event. Operation Star is finally happening. Big Boss, what's their plan? They already got in touch with all the bullies and asked them to head over to the schoolyard. It's finally time, huh? Man, I'm so stoked. The thrill's burning me right up. Went through everything I had, and I'm sputtered out. Guess this is where it ends. Jumpluff went down. Or no, he U-turned out. Never mind, it was Poochie, though. Beating me in battle was a huge deal. Take the star badge and be proud of yourself. Thanks, dude. Alright, you can have this TM2. Flame Charge. Very nice. One thing clear, I'm not giving these to you. I'm giving them to your Jumpluff. Look at her fucking walking animation! Oh, here comes Clive. Here, Mela, I'd like to... There's a Pokemon I'd like you to see. Who are you supposed to be? Hey, it's a Char Cadet. Char Cadet, wait. Who? But isn't Charlos? Charlos. You came to this base looking for you? You did? He's very attached to you, isn't he? I used to play with him every day back when I was still going to school. Even more or less tell what he's thinking just by looking at the way his flames move. Do you have any idea why Charles wanted to visit you? Oh, Charlos. I mean, it looks like he's saying he wants you to come back. Shut it already, would ya? Say Team Star is holding itself up in these bases to plot something against the Academy. Were you aware of this? First I've heard of a stupid rumor like that. Things changed since back then. Everyone's still spouting garbage. What about that modified car you... That was a Pokemon, Clive. We made the thing a long time ago to help us out with a big fight. We never actually used it against anyone before you two came looking for trouble. What's this about a big fight? Ever heard of Operation Star? When Operation Star Fall, it's the first time hearing of it. Guess you wouldn't know, but for me and Team Star, it's a memory we'll always treasure. Neat. Well, we get to shuffle our team. Hopefully get something that's good against fighting or fairy. Or a level 100. If we get a level 100, we should be able to do pretty much anything. It's me. Well, Star Badge is yours now. Yep. See? Well, there's no boss to lead them. Shredder team won't last long. No Mela 2. Got a lot on my mind right now. With 2 bases. Going well. Final goals: defeat the mastermind and the first crew of the 5 squad bosses and create Team Star, the big boss. Who is this big boss? And who knows? The control from the shadows could be anyone. If we defeat this person, get them to declare the team disbanded, that'll be it for Team Star. Since the big boss never set up their own base, keeps their identity hidden. Take it they're not one for the spotlight. Once squad bosses are out of action, the big boss will finally have to take the stage. Transfer some LP. Thank you. And more TMs to make. Our Pokemon learn strong moves so they continue to be of use to the operation. Well, that's not really how the challenge works, Cassiopeia. Hi, Penny. I was just on the phone with you. Oh, Miraidon. What's Miraidon up to? What was supposed to be happening there? Did she just not like Miraidon getting close, or? Cassiopeia mentioned them to me too. Team Star's founder and person who caused all kinds of misery at the Academy. Those I treasure most. What do you mean? Just, you need your reward. Here, take it before I forget. Thanks, dude. Then I'll be off. Don't lose those guys. You got it. I love that Eevee backpack, man. Okay, now this guy. This guy. This guy. No, Yvette, get in the box. Boom. Okay, let's get these ones sent off. Okay, so trade the Meowscarra. Sending it off. Actually, how many teams do we have left? Zoom out more. Got these 2. The 3 conclusions. That's 5. Plus area 0, 6. We only need 6 teams. Sending this dude off. Adios. Hypno. That might be good. Gain another surprise trade. Level 45. Uchi. Send the pooch. Says. Check that. Psychic is good against fighting. We could level it up and go for airy again. Chansey. What the fuck is going on up there? Can you guys hear that banging? My roommates must be shuffling shit around. Normal type. Not exactly the best for a level 28. Mischief. We would need to level the Hypno up if we want to take on Airy. It being Psychic type alone isn't going to be enough. Mischief to Aurora. And that would leave Ortega. Where we'd... Oh, Fido. That's not going to be very high level at all. Fairy type. We could try to fight fairies with fairies. But it's going to lay at level 12. You, what do you mean? What do you mean? You're still connected. Trade it. Don't you pull that. And Toxel goes to Lugosi. Please have something good for me, Lugosi. Send an Ultra Ball, it's a Sableye? That is not very good for the fairy type, but he should be decent in fighting. Yes. Level 29. Corvusquire. Oh, already done. Wow. Something really, really good. Come on. Come on. And a great ball on this Drevis. Depending on its level, it might be good. It's ghost type, so we can't get hit with any of the really big effect. Any stab moves by Airy. It's 16. Okay. Hypno. Let's see. These dudes need levels. Monkey Portal. Surprise trade. Jump Bluff is gonna be our last dude. Show me just an absolute banger. come on. The game wants me to claim progress for Pokedex stuff. Sure, we can do that after this. Ricelin. Ricelin, have something good for me. Come on. A Politoed. I don't think Poliwag was originally in this game. I think that's from Kitakami. Yeah, that's from Kitakami. Level 75. Change position. Swap them. So what would 1175 be best used for? I don't think one singular Pokemon is going to be enough to take down the Elite Four. But, okay, you know what? We are going to grind up some XP candy. Just to have more of a safeguard in place. And then... do we conclude the gyms, or do we play Arven? Challenge alone. Let's try the Elite Four first. The only problem is going to be because of where I'm drawing the lines. If we beat the Elite Four in the Champion, I know there's an Amona fight after, but I'm counting that all as one encounter. So if we beat the Elite Four, we're not going to be able to back out just because Namona's kicking our ass. We're gonna be stuck fighting Namona and leveling dudes until we can beat Namona. So, turn harsh, hyper voice, fun charge, not very effective. Boosh. Hyper voice. Nice. It's again nothing. And that takes it down. Don't catch. Gender disappear somewhere. We get 3 mediums and 2 smalls. That's pretty decent. Is there anything else? There's a psychic one over here. Just wanna grab up a whole bunch of XP candy. Save a life. Let's go. He do just be mono psychic. Right, let's go. Boom. Polito. Battle. Surf. Oh! Oh. We cleared half its health bar with that? Surf it again. Oh. Easy. Don't catch them. The only Pokemon I'm going to be catching are... Oh, that's a lot of XP candy. 5 mediums? Let's go. The only Pokemon I'm going to be catching is if we ever stumble upon a shiny. Like that's the only time we're throwing a Pokeball for non-story reasons in this playthrough. There was a dragon type over here, wasn't there? I actually haven't seen the Dragon Terracrown. I wonder what that looks like. What? Oh. Come on. Get her moving, riding. We have Pokemon to fight. XP to obtain. Don't drop on the Skipple. Oh. Carried. 2-star Bramblin. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, chat. This thing's only 2-star Bramblin. Politoad's probably just gonna one-shot this thing, isn't it? Yep. Oh, it's down. I don't know enough about Bramblin to know what shiny looks like. I don't think that's shiny. I think that's just normal Bramblin though. 5 smalls. Pretty good. Nugget. And there it is. That's Psychic right outside Levincia. Can't ride Mariah? Why can't I ride Mariah in here? And riding, you should just be able to climb clean up this wall, right? Yeah. Late screen. 3-star Cricketune. Okie dokie. And begin. There we go. Okay, it's 3-star, so this shouldn't be a one-shot. It was so... Yeah. Half. It does no damage. It does no damage. Dude. Hit it again. It's down. Monk. Don't catch it. Off he goes. Two medium, 4 small. Excellent. I don't even know what the Elite Force typing is in this game. For all I know, we could go there and they would be like grass types. First one could be like a grass type and just mop the floor with me. Come on. No, get up. I just grab that. Thank you. Any other nearby? It's that ground one right there. Right over here somewhere. Come on. Nope. Fucking Raiden. Work with me. We'll go over here. Deal with this one. And then... like, how many... I go into my bag. How many... Candy? 13, 3... Oh yeah. Whole bunch of Terra shards. 13 medium, 3 large. Yeah, we should have a decent... enough to make a pretty decent team, I think. Gotta jump the river. There we go. And this raid, 3-star in DDD. Let's go. Only found that one 4-star, huh? I really wish there was a way to just be able to tell, like, what star level each of these things was at. That would be... Why was the Magnazone's eyes square? Surf it. One-shot it. No! Really? And it gets to move twice. Hit it with surf again. There we go. Down goes in DDD. No catch. Oh, it's only in DD. Eh, whatever. I'm still gonna call it in DDD. Go, 3 more mediums. And then this one over here is bug. What's in the bug? That's not even worth the time it would take to fight. Put that dark one. It's the goal. And then I guess we'll go level check the Elite Four. And if they're too high, Arvin. Whoa. Hello, Rickety. He's unnerving. Look at the intimidation on that little dude. Terrifying figure. Poison tail. Ooh, this one's got. Start. Never mind. Is it even worth it to check the water one? I don't think so. Fly here? Because it looks like there's a cave to get to the Elite Four? Or where Nimona is? It's like off this way. Oh yeah, there it is. I see. There's a loading screen here? Come on. Oh. Because there's no cave. Then Fido. Little 7 Igloo Bluff. Damn. They just straight up cut out Victory Road. It's like level 9's here. Like to heal. Bada boom. Everybody's all healed up. Hello, Gita. Nice. The logo's blurred. Hello, Super. This is it. You've decided to face the Pokemon League. Final test you must pass to become a champion. It's held here in this building. Wish you the best of luck from the bottom of my heart. Or to meet you again soon. Let me in. I am. So from Uvo Academy, 8 gym badges, proceed to the interview room. There's an interview? Oh my god. You get hauled into fucking HR to become a champion? Are you kidding me? Thank you for coming today. Please have a seat. No. I'll stand. I will stand. Ugh. I will be your interviewer. Let's start with the first portion of the champion assessment. Begin with the interview. Let's see, all 8 gym bags. Few questions. Please think carefully. You may automatically fail the interview depending on your answers. Let's begin. How did you get here today? Rode on my Pokemon. Good. School you are enrolled in? Naranja Academy. I see. How would that You're the one that kicked me out. Don't go ask it now. That happened. I thought that was an empty threat. I'm gonna be honest. I thought that was an empty threat. Big champion. Yeah. Silence phone. I'm already doing it. I started early. God. Bossy little bastard. Start champion assessment. Yes. This time without lying. Hello. I'm back. You like slowly glide towards the chair when you go to sit into it, man. Oh, let's get started with yes, the interview. All 8 badges. Fine, please think carefully as you may automatically fail the interview. Everyone with Pokemon. School. Sorry, what brings you to the Pokemon League today? I came to become the champion. Indeed, why else would you be here, I suppose? What do you intend to do? I'm gonna battle Nimona. She's really insistent on it. Which one did we have the worst time? I honestly think it was Lavincia. Glacedo was pretty good. It was Monta, Navara, or Lavincia. I think Lavincia, though. What was that was, Iono. Super popular streamer woman Iono. Iono was the electric. Wonderful. Building the skills needed for champion assessment is no small feat. You must have met a lot of Pokemon to get here. What category of Pokemon? It was, Weed Cat. I'm gonna repeat the previous question. What do you intend to do if and when I'm going to battle Nimona? That's right. Final question. What's up? Do you like Pokemon? Yes. Good job. Thanks, dude. That wraps up the interview. Let me first congratulate you. Passed the first part of the champion assessment. Woo! Honestly, I don't know why you bungled it before. To see if I could. But anyways, time to switch gear and get ready for the next segment, the Elite Test. We'll be facing the Elite Four in Pokemon battles. Guess it's pretty obvious, huh? Best League has to offer, 4 in a row, no turning back. It's ready, go in the room behind me. Alright, let's go. Who is number 1? Makes sense. Okay, Rika, let's go. What type are you? Then let's get started. Okay. What level are we using? Recurring 4, Whiska. She water type? I get battle you. I'm looking forward to this. I'm gonna be honest, once you take out the Polytoad, it's kind of gonna be all downhill from there. Surf. Earth power. That was a crit. Oh, it's over for you. Sketch fainted. Everybody levels up a bit. Quash. What the hell is Quash? This presses a target and makes it move. Its move go last. Oh. No. No. None of that. Actually, yeah, you're a fairy. That's stab. Replace tackle. Play rough. Go send in Daunt. Are you ground type? Oh, this is going to be an easy sweep. Oh. Sturdy. Break. Could you stop getting crits? I only have one good Pokemon. And we're trying not to use items in battle. There we go. Everybody levels up again. No. No. Doug Trio. Keep current. Okay, we should be able to sweep Doug Trio. Doug Trio doesn't have sturdy, does it? Oh, it's gonna sandstorm. Boosh. There we go, no sturdy. Everybody gets levels. Helping hand, no. Polytoad takes sandstorm damage. Camerupt. That's a 4 times with no sturdy. I know Camerupt doesn't have sturdy. Adios. Go. Oh, Hypno leveled up. Shadow Claw, sure. Fury Swipe. Shadow Claw. Psybeam, yeah. Confused. No, Growl. Get rid of Growl. Fido wants to learn Baton Pass, no. Keep current. Clodsire. Well, if this is anything to go off of, you're gonna Terra type it. So Surf. Yep, here comes the Terra type, right? Yeah. There's lines, ground. Which, if anything, just makes it weaker to Cert. Oh, it has water absorb. Chat, I think it might be over. Because this earthquake's gonna hit like a truck. And I don't think Hypno's gonna be able to take it. Just a hunch I have. But I don't think it's gonna work out too well for Hypno. Ice Punch? Get the freeze? No. It's Jover. Oh! If we can get the freeze, we might have this. But we don't. Sableye. Battle. Shadow Claw. Assuming Earthquake doesn't just one-shot. Earthquake one-shots. Fling. Oh, yeah. It's over. I'm gonna need more than just one buff to help Pokemon for this. Kind of figured. So I guess once this is done, we go check Arvin. Confused, right? Check Arvin. If we can't do Arvin, we should be able to do Airy. And all we have left is Fido. Play rough. Oh, that does so little. Hit yourself. Nope. Okay, we need a lot better of a team if we want to do the Elite Four. Good to know. 9 grand. Oh. My moaner. Ugh. Okay. So, Elite Four is off the table. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh god, what have I gotten myself into? 8? That's helpful. Firestone. Net balls. Firestone. Nest balls. Cool. Got 84 volumes. Whoa. What the hell was that cry animation? Endemouth? Get out of here. Yeah, so now let's go try Arvin. Don't just set it as the destination. Fly to the... There we go. How did I beat you here? This is the lab. I used to come here and play all the time when I was a kid. There better be a good reason for calling us here like this. Let's find out. Everyone always says he's some kind of genius, absolutely brilliant as a Pokemon professor. My dad, that is. Tell you as a parent, he's the worst. All he ever does is work, he never comes home, I don't have a single memory of him ever playing with me, his own kid. The boss, this, the only one who was there for me, always. Anyway, it's open now, go on in. Just want to get this over with. You got it, dude. Oh my god. Why is there so much dust? Oh. Hi, Thorough. You need my help. God, these cutscenes are so stilted without voice actors. Currently in the deepest point of Area Zero in the Great Crater of Paldea. I've been researching the unique Pokemon here for a very long time. I'm asking the two of you to lend a hand to help carry out the final step of the great Professor Turtle's glorious research. Jeez, dude, that ego. Something we need first, something can be found within that lab, the Violet book. You mean this book? Ah, so you took it from the lab, did you, Arvin? This expedites things. Bring the Violet book to the deepest depths of Area Zero. I promise that will be an experience worth treasuring if you come. You must note, however, Area Zero is home to vicious Pokemon and outfitted with powerful cybernetic security systems. Seems like you might struggle if the two of you were to enter alone. You may take the time to gather some reliable allies before you come if you feel the need. I'll be awaiting you in the deepest part of Area Zero. Area Zero. That place is bad news. It was down in Area Zero that when Bostif got wounded in the first place. Down in the Great Crater. In all honesty, I'd be perfectly happy to never see that place again. Are you gonna go? Sure. Suppose he did ask. Can't just stand by and watch while a friend heads off into danger on his own. So I guess I'm going too. Besides, that piece of mind. Oh, he's motivated by spite. You'll love to see it. Except an armored core, then you hate to see it. Have a Pokemon battle and see if we're really ready to head into Area Zero. You got it, Arvin. Battle Arvin. Let's go. Yes. So you're ready too, right, my Mastiff? You're already throwing this dude into battle? He just got better. You sure about this? Let's see why you'd be worried. My buddy's here just bursting with energy. Okay. He always did love the battle. Even if we always lost that student council girl, the battle. Mona. Point is, there's no need to worry. We're brand new, Arvin and Mobastiff. We're feeling audacious, or maybe herbaceous. So let me give you a taste of what we can do. You got it, dude. Let's go. Challenged by Pokemon Trainer Arvin. Greedent. What level is Arvin's team? Stars, every one of them. 58. He does have 6 though. Oh jeez. Don't get paralyzed. A crit! Again! What is with all the fucking crits against the Politoed? Okay, that's 1. All my lower levels go up. Toad Scroll. Look at this gooper blooper looking thing. Hit it with a surf. Oh. Oh, this one's level 61. And grass type. What is it, like grass electric? No matter what, Politoed has to wake up. They can't wake up when it's not on the field. Hypno. Well, Psychic. Oh god. Ice Punch. Earth Power. Yeah. Okay, Sableye. Shadow Claw. Earth Power. Okay. Yeah, we aren't in a position to take on any of the endgame stuff yet. That's good to know, though. Takedown? Yeah. Mischievous. Power Whip. Oh, we avoid. Let's go. We do so little. Confuse rate? No, Power Whip. We do so little damage. Fido. Get in there. To play rough? Let's be honest, you ain't making it out of this one. And there he goes. One more Pokemon. And grind to the winner. Okay. We're off to the Pokemon Center. Heal up. Okay. So the big question now is, do we go for Aerie because she's higher level? Or do we try and power through the fairy type? Because fairy's a lot harder to deal with. I think we do Aerie. Just because, like, if it comes down to having to just straight up out level anybody, Ortega's gonna be easier to out level than Aerie. And we already kind of have super effective Pokemon against Aerie's squad. Oh, no, I'm going in the completely wrong direction. She's over here. What cutscene have I wandered into? Hey, Clive. Going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left. Whole experience has been eye-opening. Here's, what do you think of Cassiopeia? I don't know. That's so. Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels hate or resentment towards Team Star. There must be some other reason behind Team Starfall. Get back to keeping watch. Go take care of the base. You got it. Level 1 Ralts. It doesn't even have a unique Terra type. Like, it would be Psychic. Yeah. Challenge Aerie. Alright, let's go. Ready? Doesn't matter who you are, I'll bury anyone who tries to take down Team Star. We're just gonna surf clean through them. Let's be honest. Space precious to us. I won't let this raid of yours go anything. Yeah, what do you have to say about it though? Like, check this out. Damn it. Ugh. It's frog on frog violence, chat. Now check this out for real this time. You can sucker punch me all you want. I'm going down. Boom. Passimian? We fought a Passimian? Yes, we have. Surf it. Ooh. Ew. Swife. Boom. Annihilate. Keep current. I just realized we should probably check and see if Politoed has any, like, good psychic moves in its move pool. It's gonna use close combat. Politoed's gonna go down. It's gonna be up to Hypno now. Because Politoed's water psychic. We should have thought of that. Wait, Politoed's not water. I thought Politoed was water psychic. They're pure water? Okay. 46. Psychic. Please outspeed. No. Is Rage Fist ghost type? Because if it is, Hypno is just gonna go down. It's ghost type. Okay. Which also means that it's probably also going to be super effective against Sableye, isn't it? It is. Mischievous. Dodge. No. Fido. You can give it your best shot, buddy. Play rough. Swap in. Wing's really the only thing we can do against today. Mud is just gonna get one shot by close combat, yeah. Pokemon that can fight. Just up your health. Check summary. Change moves. Remember moves. Hypnosis. Hydro. Could we get through this with just Hydro Pump? Mud Shot, Earth Power. If we had Earth Power as coverage over Weather Ball. Come on. Fight him. How much do we get for— oh god, barely anything. I think the best XP grind in this game would be to go up to where the fairies are and beat up Chansey for a bit. At least that's what I've heard. Let's try this again with the hydro pumps. Unskippable. I love to see it. Airy. We'll make one last attempt on Airy, and then I think we'll call it a stream there, and I'll grind up XP for this team and some XP candy off stream. Or we could try Ortega. Do I really want to use this team to deal with Ortega, though? Space is precious to us, I won't let his radiors go any further. Toxicroak shit. Oh. I added a super effective move against Toxicroak. Cool. Didn't even realize it. That's one. Persimmon, keep current. Hydro pump. Oh! And it gets a crit. Dude, what is with the fucking crits against this damn Politoad? Hit the surf. Annihilate. Keep current. What even is her Pokemon after Annihilate? Like, she's got two. One's Reverum, who's the other? Hydro Pump? Not enough. Not enough to one-shot. We live. There we go. Annihilate goes down. Oh, Lucario. Keep current. Earth power, as long as it doesn't have extreme speed, we're good. Lucario's down. And now it's River No strength. Oh, she's getting serious. Oh, we don't have anything super effective. Hydro Pump. Combat Torque. Politoad faints. Does that lower stats? No, it doesn't. Okay. I need you to survive one turn, man. Oh! I think it's going for self-buff? Yeah. That'll be your undoing. Shit. Just dodge whatever it throws. Damn it. Oh! Crit. Yeah, boy. That's Airy. She's down. We did it. Year and a half ago. So sorry, I think I went a little too far. Nah, don't worry about it. We're the ones who asked you to put us through some tough battle practice so we can train up. Yeah, but we need not apologize. Thanks to Ice Sage instructions, I'm making swift strides towards mastering the art of battle. Never could have evolved my Pokemon without you, Ari. Even the big boss said it's thanks to you we have a fighting chance against their bullies. See, nothing but gratitude. To us, you're the brightest star on the whole team. Come on, quit being silly. Just one thing. We've been training for 4 whole hours now and totally pooped. We really should take a break. I'll go for a run while you rest up. 4 of each training turned. Have not rested once. I cannot worry for thy health. Thanks for concern. Feel like you'd take anything. If I'm really tired or feel like crying. From that time we all got together and riffed on the gym badge designs to create our own star badges. Don't know what it is, but just looking at my star badge makes me feel so strong, like I want to give it my all. Give it my all, but it wasn't enough. Oh. Shown amazing strength. Even if the code didn't require me to give it to you, I'd want you to have this. Hey! Fight badge, let's go. Like you see on my trademark move, here, close combat. I know you're part of Operation Starfall, but I could tell from a battle that you're not a bad person. The way your Pokemon look at you with such trust gives it away. Do me a favor and look away for a moment. This is a bit too much for me to take. I just really... Oh. Airy. This is Team Star. Remember you asked her to come along for a talk. What do you want to ask? Seem to be on much friendlier terms with Airy compared to the other grunts. Why is that? It's alright, don't mind telling you. Truth is, I used to hate Riri. She's an amazing trainer and athlete. She's pretty cool. Took her no time at all to become popular at the academy. I was queen of class before she came along, but then everybody liked her more than me. Started to pick on her, pretty much. Got her classmates to join in. We were all stupid. In the end, kids are always fickle, and once one new thrill wears off, they look for something new. Before long, class chose me as their next target and started bullying me. Then Riri chose to help me even though I'd been so horrible to her. She told me that she understood how hard it is to have no one on your side, and she invited me in Team Star. And after you bullying her like that, what a kind girl. She really is, and joining the team has worked out great for us. It's been so much fun. The rumors that Team Star likewise engages in bullying. After hearing my story, do you really think that's true? No, I merely... made me who I am today. Please don't take away our greatest treasure. Oh man. So Team Star is like a group of bullied kids that just teamed up together? What you don't? It's me. I take it that Airy handed over a star badge. Yep. See? Without boss, Cap Squad. Should be Hair's breath from disbanding. Even Airy. I'm sorry, we're almost done. One boss left. Operation's been a huge success thanks to you. Clive has performed admirably as your support. From saying your acquaintances, not that long. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. Which gang? So you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, now the squad boss themselves, confronted their bullies head on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star. Though you could hardly call it a contest, bullies didn't even put up a fight. They bolted from the battle the first chance they got. Scared spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school one after another, and Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. How about your reward? I'll transfer some LP. Thank you. And more TMs. A supplier unit rep will be along to give you bonus rewards. Cool. Hey, Penny. Oh, Raiden's here. Stay in your Pokeball for one. Oh, is he supposed to be like licking her or? Team Star went through all that. They just wanted the bullies to go away. Then they became bad guys in everybody's eyes. Joke. It's also messed up. There was just one of them who had been paying attention to everyone who was getting bullied. They'd have been able to tell right away the Team Star wasn't one wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who orders everybody to face their bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. Creating Team Star and hoping their plan would miraculously work out. I don't know about that. I'm sure of it. Here's your reward. Thank you. Next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you. Alright. So, I believe it's time to get a new team. So long, Polytoad. You are a great help to the cause. But it's time to find your replacement. Hopefully somebody equally as helpful. Pokeportal. Surprise trade. Fido. Start the trade. There we go. Adios, Fido. Show me like an Iron Thorns. Mudbray. That is unhelpful. Pure ground. Yeah, that's not helpful at all. Only level 16. Start the trade. Estrevis. Who do we swap you out for? Sending them to Ethan. Ethan, please have something good. A Quaxley. A level 5 fresh out of the egg Quaxley, isn't it? A level 1 fresh out of the egg Quaxley, excuse me. Oh. Not good. Not good. What the hell is that Bisharp's walking animation? Some of the animations in this game, man. Oh, Sablei's going to Rick. Oh, God. Sprigatito. Level 1 Sprigatito. These guys don't even seem like they're... These guys are being shiny hunted. Like, they don't even have, like, bullshit egg moves. These aren't even, like, competitively bred Pokemon. They're... Oh, God. They're from shiny hunters. Oh... You know what? If we get Fuecoco, I'll make this the Nemona team. Ooh, Diplin! He's gotta be pretty decently leveled. He's Dragon type, so it's this definitely isn't the team to take on Ortega. And he's level 1. Politoed, the MVP. Who do we get for Politoed? Please, a Paradox. A Paradox, a Miraidon. Anything above level 10? Promo 5. We might be getting another one of those Pokemon generation websites. Yep. That's a level 100 shiny Charizard, isn't it? Pokehacks.com, Pokegz.com. Oh, level 100. He only knows Scratch and Growl? What the fuck? Boxes. Well. I think we should probably be able to sweep Arvin with that. Pokeporial. But like I said, if this Chansey turns into anything from the Fuecoco line, this'll be the Nemona team. Come on. Show me our final Pokemon. Surprise trade. Sending over. Love Disc. Okay. So, that is our new team. Level 20. I will get to work on leveling up these other guys. And I will see you in the next stream. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I hope you all have a good night. Bye-bye, everybody.